Welcome, my dear student, in our math program for secondary 3. Dear student, today we are taking new title lesson. It's called higher derivative of the function. What do you mean higher derivative of the function? We find f dash of x. Now we find f double dash of triple dash of x. This function is very important. Look at the higher derivative of the function. Dear student, higher derivative of the function. Before we taking higher derivative of the function, implicit function and its derivative. What do you mean implicit function? If we have the relation y2 or y power 2 minus 5xy equals 7, we cannot find y as a function of x. Why? Because y for all power 2 equals 7 plus 5x. In this case, dear student, this function is called implicit function. Example: if x power 2 plus y power 2 plus 3x minus 4y equals 1, then find dy by dx at the point 1, 3. Dear student, look at the solution. X power 2 plus y2 plus 3x minus 4 equals 1. What is the derivative? By derivative with respect to x. Therefore, 2x dx over dx equals 1. Therefore, x power 2, what is the derivative? 2x plus 2y dy by dx plus 3 minus 4 dy by dx equals 0. Remember, derivative of the constant 1 equals 0. Therefore, dy by dx, by using highest common factor dy by dx, the function is dy by dx over multiply 2y minus 4 equal negative 2x negative 3. What you deduce? dy by dx equals negative 2x negative 3 over 2y minus 4 at x equals 1 and y equals 3. By substitution about x equal 1, y equals 3. Therefore, dy over dx equals negative 2 negative 3 over 2 times 3 negative 4. Therefore, dy over dx equal negative 5 over 2. Another example. Sin 3x equal 10 to y. Look at the solution. By derivative respect to x. What is the sin 3x? Sin 3x, what is the derivative of sin 3x? Remember, derivative of sin 3x equal 3 cosine 3x. What is the derivative of 10 2y equal 2 power 2 2y dy by dx. Sec power 2 dy by dx. Remember, derivative of 10 sec power 2. Derivative of sine cosine. Therefore, 3 cosine 3x equals left hand side equal right hand side 2 sec power 2 2y dy by dx. By using dy by dx, left hand side, right hand side become 3x 3 cosine 3x over 2 sec power 2 2y. Therefore, this answer is very important. Example: x root y plus y root x equals 6. What is the derivative at x equals 1, y equals 4? Remember, dear student, x root y means xy power half, plus y root x means y x power half equals 6. What is the derivative with respect to x? Look at the first term, xy power half. What is the derivative xy power half? The first x derivative the second plus the second derivative the first. The first x times the derivative of the y power half equals 1 over 2 y power negative 1 over 2 dy by dx plus the second y power 1 over 2 times derivative of x equals 1. This is derivative of the first term x y power 1 over 2 plus. Look at the second term y x power 1 over 2. What is the derivative? The first y times derivative x power 1 over 2 equals 1 over 2 times x power negative 1 over 2 plus the second derivative x power 1 over 2 times derivative of y dy by dx equal what? 0. Why? Because derivative of the constant number 6 equals 0. In this case, we find dy by dx by highest common factor. Therefore, 1 times 1 over 2 by using x equals 1, y equals 2. Therefore, 1 times half dy by dx plus 2 times 1 times 4 times 1 over 2 times 1 plus 1 times dy by dx equals 0. Therefore, quarter dy by dx plus 2 plus dy by dx equals 0. Therefore, 5 over 4 dy by dx plus 4 equals 0. Multiply by 4. Therefore, 5 dy by dx plus 16 equals 0. 5 dy by dx equals negative 16 divided by 5. Therefore, dy over dx equal negative 6 over 5. Look at another example. Find the slope of the tangent of the curve x power 3 plus x power 2y minus 3xy power 2 plus y power 3 equals 4 at negative 1 and 1. Dear student, now we are translate to another meaning of the derivative dy by dx. dy over dx means slope of the tangent of the curve. Remember, derivative of the sine equal cosine, derivative of cosine negative sine, derivative of tan equals sec power 2. Also remember, when we find derivative of root x, we change x for all power 1 over 2. After that, we find dy by dx. Remember, dear student, when we find dy over dx by function of two numbers or two symbols, we find dy by dx as the first derivative second plus second derivative first. Dear student, look at the solution of important example. We have x power 3 plus x power 2 y minus 3x power 2 plus y power 3 equals 4. What's the required, dear student? We find the slope of the tangent. What you mean of the slope of the tangent? dy by dx at point. Remember, x power 3 plus x2y minus 3xy power 2 plus y power 3 equals 4. In this case, we find derivative with respect to x. Therefore, 3x power 2 plus x power 2 dy by dx plus y times 2x negative 3 multiply x times 2y dy by dx plus y power 2 times 1 plus 3y power 2 dy by dx equals 0 at x equal negative 1, y equal 1 by using substitution about x negative 1, y equals 1. Therefore, answer is 3 times 1 plus dy by dx plus 1 times 2 times negative 1, negative 3 multiply bracket contains negative 1 times 2 dy by dx plus 1 plus 3 dy by dx equal 0. Therefore, 3 dy by dx minus 2 plus 6 dy over dx negative 3 plus 3 dy by dx equals 0 by using 10. What we have? dy by dx, 6 dy by dx, 3 dy by dx. Sum of dy by dx 10 equal negative 2 equals 0. Therefore, 10 dy by dx equals 2 divided by 10 dy by dx 2 over 10 equals 1 over 5. Slope of the tangent equals 1 over 5. Therefore, the slope of the tangent of the curve, the tangent of the curve mean dy by dx at this point xy equals 1 over 5. Another example. Find the measure of the angle which the tangent of the curve x power 2 minus 3x plus y power 2 equals 5. At point 1, negative 1 makes with the positive direction of the x-axis. Solution. Since x power 2 minus 3xy plus y power 2 equals 5, we derivative with respect to x. Therefore, 2x negative 3 multiply the first x derivative the second y dy by dx plus the second y derivative the x1 plus 2y dy by dx equals 0. After that, at x equals 1, y equal negative 1. Therefore, by using x, simplify x equals 1, y negative 1. The equation becomes 2 times 1, negative 3 times bracket contains 1 times dy by dx minus y times 1 plus 2 times negative 1 dy over dx equals 0. Therefore, 2 minus 3y dy over dx plus 3 minus 2 times dy by dx equals 0. We have negative 3, negative 2 dy by dx equal negative 5 dy by dx plus 5 equals what? 2 plus 3, 5 equals 0. Therefore, 5 dy by dx equals 5 divided by 5 dy by dx equals 1. What you mean of dy by dx equals 1? Tan theta equals 1. What you mean tan theta equals 1? Theta equals 45. Then the tangent of slope or the tangent of the curve at 1, negative 1 inclined at x-axis angle of measure, it's measure 45 degrees. This is very important example. Now we translate high derivative of the function. What do you mean of the high derivative of the function, dear student? If the function f of x is differentiability many times, then we can find the first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, and so on. First derivative means y dash of f dash or dy by dx. Second derivative or df x over dx. Second derivative means y double dash, f double dash, or d2y over dx power 2, or d2 f of x over dx power 2. Third derivative means y triple dash, or f triple dash, or d3y over dx power 3, or d3 f of x over dx power 3. Example. Y equals x power 5 minus 2x power 4 plus 5x power 3 minus x power 2 plus 7x minus 7. What is the higher derivative? Solution. Y dash equals 5x power 4 negative 8x power 3 plus 5x power 2 minus 2x plus 7 by using the first derivative. Second derivative, we multiply 4 multiply 5 equal 20x power 3 power less than 1. 3 times 8, 24 power less than 1, 2. 2 times 15, 30, x power 2 means x becomes x power 1. Negative 2x derivative equals negative 2, 7, 0. Therefore, triple dash, we multiply 3 by 20, 60x power 2. 2 multiply 24, 48x. 30x derivative 32 equals 0, and so on. d4y by dx power 4, 120x minus 48. d5y dx power 5 equals 120. d6y over dx power 6 equals what? X and 7, 0. Y derivative of the 120 constant equals 0. Another example. Find y triple dash of each function. Number A, y equals x over x plus 1. Solution. Y dash means x denominator power 2, x plus 1 power 2, in numerator x plus 1 times derivative minus x times 1. Therefore, y dash means x plus 1 minus x equals 1 over x plus 1 power 2. This is the first derivative y dash. What is y double dash? Or d2y over dx power 2. Also, in this case, we use numerator power 2, x plus 1 power 2 becomes power 4. And write the denominator in up x plus 1 for all power 2 times 0 minus derivative of the numerator times derivative of the numerator becomes 2 multiply x plus 1 multiply 1. Therefore, y double dash becomes negative 2 multiply x plus 1 over x plus 1 for all power 4. In this case, dear student, we simplify numerator denominator by divisible by x plus 1. Therefore, y double dash becomes negative 2 over x plus 1 for all power 3. What is the triple dash of y? Y triple dash x plus 1 for all power 6 multiply over x plus 1 power 6 in denominator. In numerator, x plus 1 power 3 multiply the constant 0 plus 2 multiply 3 multiply x plus 1 for all power 2 times derivative of the x1. Therefore, y triple dash equals 6 multiply x plus 1 for all power 2 over x plus 1 for all power 6 divisible each numerator and denominator by x plus 1 for all power 2. Remember, triple dash y triple dash equals 6 over x plus 1 power 4. Number B. When we find y square root 3x plus 5, therefore we find y triple dash. Look at the solution. Y equals square root. What do you mean of square root? We write square root as example y equals 3x plus 5 inside bracket for all power 1 over 2. Square root means power 1 over 2. In this case, y dash equal half multiply 3x plus 5 power 1 over 2 minus 1 equals negative 1 over 2. Multiply derivative of the 3x equals 3. Therefore, equal 3 over 2 multiply 3x plus 5 for all power negative 1 over 2. Y double dash or dy d2y over dx for all power 2 equals negative 3 over 4 multiply 3x plus 5 power negative 3 over 2 times derivative of the 3x equals 3. Therefore, y double dash equals negative 9 over 4 multiply 3x plus 5 for all negative 3 over 2. What is the triple dash? 27 over 8 multiply bracket contains 3x plus 5 power negative 5 over 2. Why? Because negative 3 over 2 minus 1 equals negative 5 over 2 times what? Yes, derivative of 3x equals 3. Therefore, y triple dash equal 81 over 8 multiply bracket contains 3x plus 5 for all negative 5 over 2. Therefore, y triple dash equals, we can put this equation by simple method. Triple dash equals 81 over 8 square root 3x plus 5 inside bracket for all 5 over 2. Therefore, y triple dash equal 81 over 8 multiply 3x plus 5 solution. Look at another example. If we find y equals x cosine x minus sine x, find the d2y over dx power 2 at x equal pi over 2. Remember, pi over 2 means 90 degrees. Dear student, now we are translate to important example. This example, we find derivative of sine, cosine, and tan. Remember, derivative of sine equal cosine x, derivative of cosine negative sine, derivative of tan equal sec power 2x. Remember, dear student, the higher derivative is very important. This example or this lesson we can use after that in related time. Look at the important example. Y equal x cosine x minus sine x. We find d2y over dx power 2 at x equal pi over 2. Look at solution. Remember, y equal x cosine x minus sine x. What do you mean x cosine x? We find the derivative of the product of two function x cosine x, the first x times negative sine x plus derivative of sine equal cosine, negative sine equal cosine, therefore multiply 1 minus cosine x. Remember, dear student, x cosine x, the product of two functions, the first x multiply derivative of the second cosine negative sine plus second function cosine x times derivative of x equals 1 minus sine x its derivative cosine x. In this case, y dash equals negative x sine x. Therefore, y double dash, we use the same method, product of two function, derivative of the product of two function equal x cosine x plus sine x times 1 at x equal pi over 2. We substitution about x pi over 2, d2y over dx power 2, negative pi over 2, cosine pi over 2, sine pi over 2. What do you mean cosine pi over 2? 0. What do you mean sine pi over 2? 1. The answer is d2y over dx power 2 equals negative 1. Dear student, look at another example. If y equals cosine 2x, prove that d2y over dx power 2 for all power 2 plus 4 d2y over dx power 2 power 2 equals 16. This example is very important. Solution. Since y equal cosine 2x, therefore dy over dx equal negative sine 2x multiply 2 d2 y dx power 2 negative 4 cosine 2x. Right hand side d2y dx power 2 plus 4 d2y over dx for all power 2 equals 16 cosine power 2 2x plus 4 multiply 4 sine power 2 2x, therefore equals 16 cosine power 2 2x plus 16 sine power 2 2x. We use sine power 2 plus cosine power 2 equals 1. 16 highest common factor. 16 multiply cosine power 2 2x plus sine power 2 2x equals 16 times 1 equals 16. Therefore, left hand side equals 16. Another example. If 5x power 2 minus xy plus 3 equals 0, prove that x d2y over dx power 2 plus 2 dy by dx equals 10. Remember, in this example, dear student, we find dy by dx and d2y over dx power 2, but after that, we substitution about left hand side equal 10 right hand side. Look at the solution. The proof, since 5x power 2 minus 5x plus 3 equals 0 by using derivative, therefore derivative with respect to x, 10x minus x bracket contains x 2 dy over dx plus y, derivative of 3 equals 0 equals 0, therefore 10x minus x dy by dx minus y equals 0, respect another one pi x respect to x, therefore 10x equals 10 minus x dy by dx equal bracket contains x d2y over dx power 2 plus dy over dx minus dy over dx by using simplify 10 minus x dy 2y d2y over dx power 2 minus dy over dx minus dy over dx equals 0. Therefore, in this case, 10 equal x d2y over dx power 2 plus 2 dy over dx. Another example. If x power 2 plus y power 2 equals 16, prove that y d2y over dx power 2 plus dy over dx for all power 2 plus 1 equals 0. Remember, dear student, this difference between d2y over dx power 2 and dy over dx for all power 2. Look at the proof. x2 plus y power 2 equals 16. What is the derivative with respect to x? Respect to x, 2x plus 2y dy by dx equals 0. Derivative of 16 equals 0. Derivative division by 2 or divided by 2. Left hand side becomes x plus dy plus y dy by dx equals 0. By derivative respect to x, 1 plus y d2y over dx power 2 plus dy dx times dy by dx for all equals 0. Therefore, left hand side becomes y d2y over dx power 2 plus dy over dx power 2 plus 1 equal 0. If 6x power 2 plus 5 equal 4xy, then prove that y double dash plus 2y dash equal 3. What you mean y double dash? d2y over dx power 2. What you mean y dash? dy over dx. Look at the solution. 6x power 2 plus 5 equal 4x. Y derivative by x respect to x. 12 x plus 0 equals 4 multiply bracket x multiply y dash plus y derivative x equals 1. Therefore, 12x equals 4 multiply x y dash plus y. Divisible by 4, therefore 3x equal xy dash plus y. We derivative more than respect to x. Therefore, 3 equal xy double dash plus y dash plus y dash. Why? Because xy dash, what is the derivative of xy dash? First derivative second plus second derivative first. xy double dash plus y dash derivative x1 plus derivative y equals y dash. Therefore, xy double dash plus 2y dash equals 3. Example. If dz by dx equals 3 plus 2x and dy by dx equal x power 2 minus 3, find d2z over dy power 2. Remember, we have dz by dx and we have dy by dx. What is the required? d2z over dy power 2 at x equals 2. Solution. Remember, dear student, dz over dy equal dz over dx times dx over dy, composite function. Remember, what you mean of the composite function? dz over dy. We find dz over dx multiply dz over dy to calculate dz over dy. dz over dx equals 3 plus 2x over x power 2 minus 3. d2z over dy power 2 equals denominator power 2 and denominator multiply derivative of the numerator minus numerator derivative of the denominator equals dx over dy x power 2 minus 3 times 2 minus dx over dy times 3 plus 2x multiply 2x over x2 minus 2 minus 3 for all power 2. Therefore, left hand side equals 2x power 2 minus 6 minus 6x minus 4x power 2 over x power 2 minus 3 for all power 2 times dx by dy. Therefore, left hand side equal to x power 2 minus 6x minus 6 over x power 2 minus 3 power 2 times dx over dy at x equals 2 by substitution about x equal to in right hand side. Therefore, right hand side equals negative 2x power 2 minus 6x minus 6 times negative 6 over x power 2 minus 3 for all power 2 at x equal to d2z over dy power 2 equals negative 8, negative 12, negative 6 over 4 minus 3 for all power 3 d2z over dy power 2 equal negative 26 over 1 equals negative 26. Dear student, we are translate to end of this lesson. This lesson is very important. Dear student, remember math simple, think, work, produce. I am hope to meet again. Goodbye.